Hi everybody, Alexander here, owner and founder of Vinok Personal Stylist. I bought this book on a whim by Harriet Worsley. It's 100 Ideas That Changed Fashion. This woman really knows what she's talking about, and I thought it would be tons of fun if we talked about one idea that changed fashion. She basically distilled it down into a single page per idea. So let's start with day one, which is couture. So when we talk about the pinnacle of fashion, we're talking about couture. What does couture mean? Unlike ready-to-wear, couture garments are fitted specifically to an individual. They're tailored precisely to their measurements, and they're very bespoke. So this the right kind of fabric, the right kind of accents, that sort of thing. They are not mass-produced, they are single pieces. They're handcrafted works of art. The father of couture, as we know today, is Charles Frederick Worth. Now he is from the 1800s. He was an English-born designer in a smaller part of England, moved to Paris at just 20 years old. He founded his first fashion house in 1858, which was a huge deal. His career skyrocketed because Empress Eugénie, III's wife, she became kind of like his patron saint and championed him and his designs within high society. So he dressed royalty, nobility, nouveau riche. He didn't really necessarily discriminate as long as you could pay him. But he did discriminate when it came to what he was going to be designing. He was not wasting his time on shawls, bonnets, or anything. What's the word they used? It was the equivalent of frumpy back then. Frippery. No frippery. Loved the female figure and wanted to flatter it. So he became especially famous for his white tulle evening dresses, which were super voluminous and just exquisite in their craftsmanship. In fact, he considered them works of art, and he signed each individual dress that he made. He loved the female figure and wanted to flatter it. He didn't just design clothes, he also revolutionized the business of fashion. He was the first couturier, for example, to present garments on live models, which was a big deal. Debuted his seasonal collections every year, which, by the way, set the stage for those biannual fashion shows we see in Paris nowadays. His success inspired a lot of other designers, and by 1910, like, looking at how successful he was, they decided they should group together, and they basically formalized their craft through something called the Chambre Syndicale and la Couture Parisienne. Which, so for decades, it was an extremely steep price of admission to become part of that syndicale, the Chambre Syndicale, but younger designers since the 1990s have been welcomed in, ensuring that couture continues to grow and evolve and it doesn't become stagnant. So today, some debate couture's relevance in a fast fashion world, but I think it's always going to be around. It's drama, it's artistry, it's workmanship all in one. Those are just undeniable. Couture isn't just clothing, it's fashion at its most revolutionary. People love to customize, and that's never going to change. So that was couture. Tune in another time for the next idea that changed fashion.